Hey y'all, this is Max Smith. I'm here to do the October Patreon Q&A. I apologize for the tardiness at which I have put this video up, and we are a good week into the month of November. I apologize. I have been simply overwhelmed with work and fulfilling the last Kickstarter and launching a new Kickstarter that's on Kickstarter right now. You can look at it right now. It's an art book, You might like it, you might not. I don't know. Well, I guess we better get on with the question. Well, let me tell you a little bit about this video here. It's sped up about 16 times. It's about a 30-minute video, so it took me about 8 hours from start to finish here. Working on and off, to be honest. I wasn't working on it all the time. I struggled mightily with the arms. It was quite a struggle, but we did get there eventually. I'm very proud of these pieces. This here is the primary mouse antagonist of the story, Resha. He is quite a bad character. He's more of the internal, the enemy within, so to speak. He's a dastardly villain. But you won't be seeing no more of him. Or will you? I don't know. Well, let's get on down with the questions here. First of all, why is this not loading? It's very strange. Oh, there we go. Jesse Whiteman. He's a good guy. He asked, how do you address productivity and time management? Boy, I wish I had an answer for you, but to be honest, I'm the worst person to ask about productivity and time management. However, I am what they call a night owl. I've never been a morning person. Even as far back as my childhood, I never liked waking up early in the morning. But I do tend to wake up around 11 o'clock and usually get a little work done after I walk my dog. Maybe do about 30 minutes of work, answer some emails, things like that. It's usually light work, maybe some sketching, little warm-up activities. But after that, we usually go over to the coffee shop and get us a coffee, me and the dog. And then I tend to just kind of veg out the rest of the day. Now, around 9 o'clock in the evening or so, my productivity skyrockets, I would say. And I become quite a diligent worker. Often working late into the night. Often going to bed around 4:30 in the morning. Sometimes even later. I have seen the sun rise many a time. One might even say that I am indeed a morning person, just not the way one would expect. It's very strange for most people. They don't understand it. Now, I've long since given up trying to explain it to them. That's just the way I am. I like the night because there's no distractions. Everything is closed down. There's nobody around. There's nothing to do except draw. So that's what I do. It also helps to be poor. Being poor and needing the money, that really tends to light a fire under my ass. So I work really hard just to keep the lights on. But I'm also crazy and I like these detailed drawings, and I'm proud of the work, but I need the money, so I gotta work. That's all I got to say about that. Now, Jeremiah Calick asked, I think you've glossed across the subject, and I guess this is more of a request than a question. Will you be doing a breakdown of your Kickstarter campaign experiences? I know there are a lot of us who could benefit from all the insane shit that you've had to go through throughout these trying campaigns. With this new sketchbook campaign coming up, sounds like a perfect opportunity to do it. Yes, sir, I do believe I will be doing a Kickstarter campaign experience talk or video or blog post. I guess I'll start off with the blog post. I'm a little wary of complaining too much and you know, coming across as a negative Nancy. Nobody likes that. So, but yes, I do intend to do a thorough breakdown of my Kickstarter experiences, both positive and negative. Now, there has been a lot of changes over the last couple of years. It's been good and bad, but yes, I do intend to do a thorough investigative report of the Kickstarter, crowdfunding in general, to be honest. Someone else had a question. It wasn't on the thread. They were asking about the pins. Where did I get them made and what did I think of the experiences? I got them made at a place called Alchemy Merch, alchemymerch.com. Now, they were called pinstrong.com, but they changed the name about halfway through the production process, which was very strange, but they did a great job. I was really proud of the pins. I thought they came out really well. They don't quite glow in the dark as well as I hoped, but they, you know, you just shine a light on them for an hour or two, and they glow like a CIA agent on the Twitters trying to get some poor soul to blow up a building or kidnap the president or some sort. Now, I will say they were a bit slow. It took them a couple of weeks more than I expected. But that was mostly due to the coronavirus and things like that. And I do believe they also had a change of management and things like that. But overall, I was just very pleased with the product. I thought it came out very well. Now, we had another question here from a Martin Krakoska, I believe is how you pronounce that. He says, I would like to ask a few questions too. Do you plan on continuing with the Scurry, or do you have some other projects? If you have some other projects, is it secret, or you can say some of the details? Now, I do plan on continuing with the Scurry. I've got a couple of short stories coming up, set inside of the Scurry universe, as well as I have a proper sequel, but it will be some time before we can get to that one. But I'm really looking forward to the next stories. They're going to be a little different, you know. They may not be everybody's cup of tea, but I'm very excited to get on it. I hope to start working on it next month, or possibly by January at least. But yeah, I think I also have some other projects as well. Some are more formed than others. Some are more commercial than others. Some will never sell, but I plan on making them anyway because they're just too good to pass up. But you know, my time is limited, unfortunately, and I can only get to what I can get to. So we're gonna have to wait. Let's see. He also asked, do you have some tips or recommendations for some good resources, books, tutorials, or for a beginner who wants to start with the illustrations and the comics? Oh man, I'm gonna have to make a list. I had an old book list that I had posted up on DeviantArt or some such. I don't even remember. But I'm going to go find it, and I'm going to update it. And that's going to be my book list. I'm probably going to post it on Patreon pretty soon. Other than that, there's a lot of online schools these days. There's, what is his name? Aaron Blaze. He does a lot of cartoony creature stuff like I do. There's Art Academy online. They do pretty good. There's Schoolism. There's Gumroad. I mean, there's no reason you can't find the resources online these days. Back in my day, in the younger days before the internet, you were shit out of luck pretty much. But now, all you gotta do, you just gotta get on the internet and look around. And another question: if you were designing some new character for your comics, do you follow some process, story shapes, or do you just draw until you are satisfied? I'm not sure if I completely understand the question, but my character process, uh, well, I generally write the story first, and then I plug in the characters as I need them. They usually have to, fulfill a role in the story. I do, keep shape in mind. How dangerous is the character, how funny is the character. All that sort of stuff can affect the appearance of the character. I'm gonna have to go into more detail on that at some point. My design process. It's a little difficult to articulate properly, but I will do what I can. So yeah, that's all the questions I had this month. I'm probably going to do these Q&As every couple of months. This next December here. I'm going to be extremely busy with the shipping of the old books, and then I've also got to finish up this Kickstarter on the new books. It's going to be quite a busy time, but I'm going to continue to post on the Patreons as well. I've got a lot of sketches and some ink drawings and some digital works. It's going to be a lot of stuff going on in these next couple of months. Now, this here's a 30-minute video, and I don't plan on jabbering on for 30 minutes. I don't even think I could if I wanted to. We've had so few questions this month. So I'm going to leave you here with some music. Music that I enjoy listening to, and that is also rights-free. Very important to have your rights-free music on the YouTubes. This here is some Stella Drone, who I do believe is a communist, if I'm not mistaken. I am not entirely sure, but I do know that he has an aversion to property rights, and so he allows his music to be shared by anyone. It's very strange, but it is what it is. And I do appreciate him for it. I do believe it's quite good. I'm just going to go ahead and sign off here. I do appreciate your support of me. It has been a dreadful year, but we are here at the precipice of a new year. And let's just hope there's no more surprises and horrible events coming up. But so I guess that's all I got to say, really.
light, voyager would see nearby planets, far-off suns. But precisely because of the obscurity of our world thus revealed, such a picture might be worth having. It had been well understood by the scientists and philosophers of classical antiquity that the Earth was a mere point in a vast, encompassing cosmos.
do wish I had recorded this message earlier, but I did not. So we have to do it again.